randomly going on Medina Ziyara. It's 5:55 p.m. We're going to Namaz Maghrib. I think at Masjid Quba. Yes, this is Masjid Quba, I'm pretty sure. No, this is Masjid.
वो देखा वो पहाड़ देखा वो ये नहीं बहुत पीछे का है ये जबल रोमा बोलता है इसको ठीक है नबी सल्लल्लाहु जो हारस.
So this is Masjid Shuhada. So when it was Battle of Uhud, there were many shaheeds or shuhada, and they were all buried, I think, behind this masjid. There are many people there, so maybe that's where they were buried. I'm not really sure. I'll need to ask. So there are people up there because it's Jabal Rahma, where people ask for mercy and stuff. Uhud mountains, I think, pretty sure. They look like mountains. Well, they all look like mountains. Update, yes, those mountains are the Uhud mountains. Yay! So now we're going to Jabal Rahma, and I think to where all the shuhada are buried. Also, shuhada or shaheed in English is martyrs, so just so you know, English speakers. Yes. And you can always change it to subtitles, but that won't help. Yeah. Huh? So the Shuhada Uhud Cemetery is a 2-minute walk from where we are. So it's over there. Jabal Rahma, as I told you before, and we were misinformed. That's Uhud Shuhada Cemetery. And it's Maghrib Azan now. Up Jabal Rahma now. I won't take much videos up here. So viewers, this is actually Jabal Roma. So this is where all the archers were positioned in Battle of Uhud, and they thought the battle was over, so they got off the positions, and then the enemy came and attacked them. So this is where the Muslims were defeated. Even though they managed to scare the enemies away, it was still counted as a defeat because the archers didn't obey the Prophet ﷺ's instructions. So a lot of people were killed. So now we're going up higher, up Jabal Roma, not Jabal Rahma, Jabal al-Ruma, not that, Jabal al-Rahma. They're both different things. Don't get confused, please. Yay, we're at the top. Now we are climbing down. It's kind of steep, so have to be careful. Wonder why they call it Jabal. I need to check that. Does that mean mountain or something? They just called the Ikama. We need to hurry a bit. So, and now let's go to Masjid Shuhada. Looks really nice. We are walking, and we are here at Bar. Wait, not Bar, because we're not inside yet. They locked the doors for some reason. The sky is so beautiful. Now we're gonna go and read what these signs say, because we finished Maghrib. Important guidelines, it doesn't say any history. The moon. It's a nice crescent, but you can't really see from this camera. Oh well, this is the graveyard. This is where all the shuhada are buried, I think. We're not going to kneel because it's after Maghrib time and it's a graveyard, so I don't really know if we should go there. So now we finished going to Masjid Shuhada. Now we're going to Masjid Qiblatain. Now we're going to pray to Nafil in Masjid Qiblatain. It's white color this time, before it was yellow color. Going up. Okay, we've reached the top. Pigeon. Okay, this is really dangerous. The escalator is not moving. So the significance of Masjid Qiblatain is that this is where the Prophet ﷺ was leading the prayer, and Allah asked him to change the Qibla from Masjid al-Aqsa to the Kaaba. So that's why it's called Qiblatain, Masjid of two Qiblas. Now we're off to Masjid Quba, which is our last stop. And then we might namaz Isha in Masjid Nabwi. Inshallah. We've arrived at Masjid Quba. Actually, that masjid was Masjid. This was Masjid Khandak.
मस्जिद आली है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे 3-4 मिनट और था, ये छत।
And that's Masjid Ali.
ये स्ट्रक्चर जो दिख रहा है सामने, ये खंदक का स्ट्रक्चर था। ये वो अली।
Over there is Masjid Al-Fatah. This tiny brick one. So, yeah, that's really tiny. Cute masjid. That's Masjid Al-Bilal.
Right.
Masjid Bilal. We've arrived at Masjid Quba. So this is Masjid Quba. This is the first masjid the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ built when he came to Medina. So one prayer in this masjid equals to one umrah. That's really cool because we just did umrah and now we're going to a place which reward is equal to umrah. So this masjid is really special. The Prophet ﷺ used to come here every Saturday by riding or on foot. So he said the person who takes wudu in his home comes to this masjid and prays one prayer in it will have the reward of one umrah. So anyway, we're in here now. We just prayed Isha And this is the whole amount of people coming out from the masjid. The Masjid Nabawi. This is our last night here. This is Buddha Lane. It's a funny name. So there are a bunch of random shops here. Jewelry, perfume, mini supermarkets. So you can find anything. There are restaurants as well. The entrance to many hotels are here as well, like Golden Tulip and Intercontinental. But Pullman's on the other side of Masjid Nabawi. So this is the women's side. Pullman is on the men's side, so it's easier for men to go and pray. But we found a shortcut to the women's place. It's through gate 25.
This is the women's.
So this is the women's side, where all the women's gates are. So if you want to ever come to Masjid Nabawi, gate 25 is the best gate to come, because there are less people who go there. So the entrance to Taiba Suites is here, and the entrance to Taiba Front is here. So many hotels put themselves in the middle of these areas. Now we're in a random commercial center. There are lots of commercial centers.
Buy one, get one free. Just at the book. I give you nice clothes, come but buy one, get one.
So it's basically the same as outside, except we're in the aircon. Now we're going to Al Fajr, where all the Azan clock exists. So now we got our clock from Al Fajr. We're going to go to Siafa Dates, I think, to get some dates. I feel like that's obvious. We are back outside. We're going to Siafa Dates now. A lot of people go out at night. They're very nocturnal here because it's cooler at night. In the daytime, it's too hot to go out anywhere. So everyone goes out at night. There are many cats in Makkah and Medina. Oh, we've arrived. So this place is just dates, dates, and dates, and dates. My favorite time of day is What's your favorite date? Dates with white chocolate, dates with milk chocolate, dates with dark chocolate, dates with coconut. There's dates for everyone here. There's even these date muffin things. And lotus biscuit dates. Dates with orange peel. Safawi al-Medina with almond. Dates with almond. Brown chocolate coated dates with almonds inside. Mamu, a biscuit with date filling coated with chocolate. Mamu coated with hazelnut. So guys, so many dates here. Dates with Rose. So we got our dates. And now we're going to hotel. Now we're coming back from shopping for stuff. And we got our food as well. The one with the chandelier is the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's grave entrance. It's also Riyaz al-Jannah. So the Prophet said the area between his house and his minbar is one of the gardens of paradise. So that's where Jannah is on earth. And that's the green domes. So now we're going back to the hotel. This is the last time I will be here, so Allah Hafiz Masjid Nabwi. I will miss you a lot. So now let's speed up the walk to the hotel. So now we've arrived at the hotel. That walk only took 6 seconds. And that's the end of this episode with Mandi and Chai. And a fancy shawarma. Bye!